This is Ground of Aces. It's a base builder all about building an airfield and running air operations. It's a pretty interesting concept. Anyway, I'm Orbital Potato. Let's jump on into this one, see what we've got in store. All right, we are in. So, Ground of Aces, I think it released like this week. It's very, very new, just come out into early access. So, let's give this thing a spin, see what we've got in store. Right, so we have got some objectives up in the top right-hand corner to build an airstrip, build a parking spot, order an aeroplane, and build some beds. Okay, we've got our resources down the left-hand side as well, and we have got some little warnings here: no kitchen, no saw station, blah blah blah, etc. Okay, thank you very much, video game. We are gonna start with some floors and some walls. It's gonna cost a little bit of tarp in order for us to build these resources, or in order for us to build these buildings, I should say. But it shouldn't be too intensive. We get a door there and another door there. Sure, we can make this all out of tarp. I'm reasonably happy with that. And then once we have got all of the walls built, we should be able to get a roof on this sucker, which is exactly what we're going to do. Now, we need, ideally, to create a lot of indoor space. Now, we need indoor space for a couple of different things. The first thing is to build the beds, and we need to build 10 beds, and I think we're probably going to be able to squeeze 10 beds in here, one for each member of our crew. We also need to ideally have a storage area for all of our sort of outdoor stuff, which is currently just chilling out on the floor and is not super... not in super great condition. As you can see, there are effects on it. Exposed to the ground, 5% faster degradation. Exposed to the sky, 20% faster. So the sooner we can get that inside, the better. And we're just finishing up with the roof there. Perfect. Looking pretty darned good. Very, very happy with that indeed. So, let's go into objects, and then we will go into sleeping, and we will see if we can try and nab a bed. It's going to cost us, what is that, 15 planks and 5 tarp in order to build. So let's get, I don't know, let's get like 3 down. We can actually manage, I suppose, 4. We might need a little bit of extra space, but that's fine. Anyway, we'll at least get them down. We'll start the process of doing what we need to do. I'm also going to see if we can try and get a kitchen. A field kitchen is exactly what we are after. We need 6 wood. We'll get the wood in just a second. We'll build a field kitchen over here, and we also need ourselves a saw station. So, we don't currently have any wood. We do have some planks that we got as part of our starting operation, so we're going to have to utilize the harvest tool. Now, I think I'm just going to set everything up to be harvested, at least for now. It's going to take a long time for all of this stuff to come down, and we don't actually get that much wood per tree, so it's probably better if we just let these individuals do their thing and try and get some stuff down. Your current task is to wait. Your current task is to wait. Well, I can give you some more missions if you want. That's fine. There we go. Go and take those trees down. Why don't you? Right. How much we got? 1 out of 10 in the saw station and 2 out of 6 in the field station. No worries. We will be up and running in no time whatsoever. All right, field kitchen is up and running. It did take like a day to get built, but it's fine. So we can now make 2 meals. We can either make, or well, I suppose 1 meal and then 1 water purification. Works exactly as you might imagine. 2 food, 2 raw water gives us 5 meals. Excellent. I will do repeat until base has 10. We want 10 because... everybody needs to have a meal. And we can also get some purified water. Repeat until base has 10 as well. Sure. Okay, so at least we're going to start the process of turning our food into meals, which is pretty darn important. We've got food rations, which we are currently going through at the moment. We are enjoying a bit of food rationing rather than locally cooked meals, but that's fine. We can manage to deal with that. We're working on the saw station now. The saw station is really important because we're going to be able to do the exact same. There we go. Repeat until base has 10. Yeah, I think repeat until base has 10 planks is probably not going to take altogether too long for us to get, but we're going to be refining wood into planks, and that is very, very important because it's going to allow us to get a little bit of additional beddage, which is kind of what I am after. And actually, I mean, I've got more tarp than I initially thought. So, yeah, can we expand this sucker? Yeah, so let's add you. I mean, even if we don't end up There we go. I suppose we don't even necessarily need to end up destroying the walls. We could just have a door in between this area. There we go. Yep, plop a door down there. I think we should have enough tarp to make this all happen. And if we do, then that is great, because we can get ourselves some more beds. Now, the bed situation is going to be slightly complicated by the fact that we don't actually have enough planks at the moment. But if I get 6 beds in here, in addition to the 4 that we've got in there, that will be our 10 beds, and that will at least be 1 requirement satisfied. And then we can get to the good stuff of building an airstrip and a parking spot for our airplane. Okay, so we're still working on the beds. We've got like 1 more bed to go. Literally just a little bit of additional plankage. We've got all of these resources being harvested over here. We do need quite a lot of wood in order to make everything work. So yeah, important that we get that done. Anyway, enough of that nonsense. Let's get to the fun stuff. What I want to do is I want to build an airstrip. So the way that runways work in this game is that we can say, hey, yeah, we want to build an airstrip. Fantastic. What we are going to do is we're going to look out a big sort of like wide area that we can perhaps build it. So, you know, something like over here is kind of what we need. So, in order to get the airstrip to a certain level, we need to make it A, wide enough, B, long enough, and of a specific type of resource. So I think something like this is probably what we are after. Construction is obviously blocked at the present moment. If I... Okay, so we need to harvest this. Can we harvest this? Yeah, we can harvest that. We need to harvest that. We need to harvest that. So if we go and do this, then once these rocks have been destroyed, which should hopefully take absolutely no time at all, we'll also maybe harvest that one as well. There we go. Harvest. No. Destroy that one. There we go. Destroy that one. Once we are done with that, we should hopefully be able to get at least the most basic type of runway. So it needs to be on level 1 of each type, which will mean at least, what is that? 80 meters in length, 12 meters wide, and of dirt. I mean, we can make it... This is sand here, right? I think this is sand. So we can make it sand, and that should be enough. That should be enough. In fact, actually, sand is level 2. So yeah, we'll leave it at dirt. Cool. All right, let's see if this is actually going to work. It should not be hard for our people to make this what it needs to be. I'm also going to nab myself a small parking area. Also, we need to go up to like 40, maybe even 50 in order for me to be reasonably happy with how that's looking. But we will build a parking spot right here, or at least we will zone it out. Parking spot needs to go at the end of the runway. I suppose it can technically go anywhere on the runway, I think, but it needs to go at the end of the runway, and it also requires a little bit of plankage to build, and that is what we are going to hopefully use to attract a airplane or two. Also, we don't have enough tarp for this roof. It's not necessarily the end of the world, but yeah, it's something that we do need to think about. I should talk about the failure condition in this game. It is morale. At the moment, our base morale is at 27. If the average morale of every crew member, if it falls to -70, then it is game over for all of us. We need to also think about getting some tables, some chairs, and we need to think about getting a water supply, or at least trying to fix a water supply. So a medium table and some chairs for people to chill around with would be great. Anything else here would be fine. Cement mixer, metalworks workbench. I will queue it up. Not like I really need to necessarily get that done right now. There are like water ponds that we can harvest for their water. We've got purified water at the present moment, and then 18 raw water. So it's not like it's super easy for us to come by any water. Oh, look. Look. There we go. Did we just get some resources dropped off? I think we did. I don't know if they're actually useful, but that's all right. There's also a timetable, a schedule for my workers. They've got some leisure time. They've got some work time. If we give them more work time, then that means that they will be upset with me and nobody will want to work here or live here. So I'm kind of just going to try and maybe chill with the whole work thing and instead we can just take it easy. Right, the other thing that I need to get done is a storage zone. We got a storage zone, a gardening zone, a safety zone, expand, contract, etc. Let's set this area to be our storage zone. Eventually, as I said earlier, well, for now, we'll just leave everything in it. Gardening zone, we'll make this over here. Actually, make it the other side, just in case. For now, we'll just leave everything in our storage zone. Let's do a little garden, actually. Yeah, sure. Choose what to harvest. Grain, beans. Oh, we gotta go with potatoes, right? We gotta go with potatoes. Fine. Seeds or food? Well, seeds, presumably. We've got 32 grain seeds. Can I only do grain seeds then, I guess? So yeah, give me a little potato. Sorry, give me a grain area, and then give me a grain food area. Sure. So at least we can start the process of growing our own resources, which is kind of nice. I do like that. We've also, as I say, got a storage zone now, so that should be perfect. And it will mean that all of the random resources that we are harvesting around the place can now be punted into here. What's this? There's a bunch of grain seeds that are losing integrity very, very rapidly. Get them in the ground. Get them in the ground then. There's pretty much no reason why we should not just do... Yeah, just do more grain seed planting then. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if we lose any of the grain seeds, then that'll be fine. Yeah. Is there a way that we can fix that? I mean, not really, because we can build buildings. We can build floor. Floor has to be with planks, or it has to be with bricks, because we certainly don't have any tarp at the moment, as you can see. So that's a bit of a worry. We're working on the parking spot right now. That's good. Airstrip. I think the airstrip is almost sorted. Under the cover of night, some food rations were eaten by mice. That is to be expected. We are in rural England. We're in the countryside. We are away from... We're away from the niceties of urban life. And so, therefore... It makes perfect sense. Sheltered storage zone with a floor and a roof. Yeah, not happening. Not happening, at least for now. Either way, let's get this sucker built. Beautiful. Amazing. Okay, so this is done. The parking spot is built. It is now time for us to order an aeroplane. We can go into the airplane depot, and we can order ourselves a Gloucester Gladiator. Very, very cool. We're going to request it. It's not going to cost us anything, but you can see we've got victory points over here, and it's going to cost us some victory points in order to get things operational. Right, build a salt station, harvest 5 trees, craft 5 sets of planks. Oh, do I hear an aircraft? Very short runway, to be fair. There we go. Look at that. Excellent. Right, can I build another... Can we build it here? I guess we'll build it next to the runway. Yeah, build it next to the runway. Build another parking spot. That sounds like a good idea for me. Craft 5 sets of planks. Build a radio by placing it from the social objects menu. Yeah, speaking of, we got a little bit of space in this canvas tent over here. Let's see if we can try and get a medium wooden table. Yeah, a medium wooden table. And in fact, if I put it here... Can we squeeze in... a few chairs? There we go. And then maybe a radio as well. Where's the radio? It's around here. There we go. 5 planks and 1 electronic. Or 1 electronics, I suppose. Good. Let's get that all built. And that will give us some chairs, which is very, very nice. So, we're reporting low seeds. Well, that's okay, because we are gaining seeds quite rapidly. Or we will. There's not enough chairs. Yeah, we only have 1 chair. Or we only have 1 chair at the moment, but we will have a few eventually. No sheltered storage and no brick station. The brick station I might be able to do right now. Workbenches. Brick station, we need a few more planks. Oh, and we've got our... What is this? This is the metalworks. So this will just give me metal. Right. Let's go to 50. Produce until the base has 50. And then machinery. I guess we don't have any at the moment. Produce until the base has 10. We're going to need this for more advanced stuff anyway, so we can leave that there for now. We're at 29 out of 40 planks for the second area, the second parking spot. That is cool. That is looking good. Okay, radio has been built. Trees need to be harvested. We haven't actually done any tree harvesting in a little while, but I'll set some trees up. Ooh. There's a damaged car. That's 60 metal right there. There's some barrels. They store liquids, but I don't think there's anything that we can do with them. How are we doing for water? We got 40 raw water, and it's actually already extracted. So we've clearly done the harvesting bit already. That's good news. Okay, so soon we should hopefully have something to do with these aircraft. Well, we've got one aircraft at the moment, but we will have a second in just a bit. But once we have got a aircraft in place, we will be able to undertake some missions, and we will have to assess the validity, I suppose, and the risk of running some missions. Look at this. We've got some people at chairs. I mean, sure, not enough chairs, but it's something at least. And the base morale, I'm hopeful, will not degrade altogether too much more. I mean, do we maybe want to get a large, small wooden table? Maybe get a small wooden table outside. Sure. And then people here, people here, people here, and people there. Cool. And maybe another one as well. Medium wooden table. There. And there. Fine. I mean, look, it's hardly going to set the header alight, but it's something at least. We're going to have seats for everyone, which is kind of what matters. Brick station is up and running. Some clay and some raw water in order to manufacture bricks. We'll go up to till the base is 10. I don't think it's super required to have a bunch of bricks right now, but we will no doubt need them in due course. And we're working on the metal, which is kind of nice. Right, are we gonna build this? Prioritize build, yes please. Let's get that done because I want to order another aircraft. We are gonna harvest these trees as well. I have no idea what we are building towards, but we're doing it. Okay, we have been given a mission. First things first, I'm going to order myself another plane because this is going to make each and every mission much, much easier. So let's get you down here. Let's get you grounded. We've got a pilot. Oh yeah, I should mention, we've got an officer cadet pilot here with some very, very green eyes. We will have the pilot staying with us whenever their plane is landed at our little runway. So it's pretty important that we build additional beds. No cement mixer, no sheltered storage. Anyway, who cares about that? Let's jump into a mission and see what we have got. We can get ourselves two pilots, which is fine. A success chance of 70 or 96% even. What about with just one? Only a 53% chance. So yeah, pretty important that we do that. We are unsure about the bombers apparently, and we require 40 fuel. I do have fuel. Which one is fuel? I have 10 fuel. Right. Well, I definitely do not have enough fuel. Put it that way. Either way, they're both going to take off, and hopefully, I'm gonna make some stuff happen on the mission. Good stuff. Okay, finished our mission here. Define a storage zone. Own a sheltered storage, and define a storage zone for rubbish. Right. Well, how much plankage do we have? We got a decent amount of plankage. Let's do floor, brick. Sorry, not brick. Plank setup. Oh my god, this is going to cost me 84 planks? That's a heck of a lot of planks. Let's cut back as much as we can. 65, that's fine. Walls. Yep, we'll do walls here. Yep. Doors. Keep this entire area as a door. And then a wooden roof as well. That is an absolutely gargantuan investment in a storage room. I feel like that is probably a pretty bad deal that we're getting there. But hey ho, well, at least we're doing it. Hey, light fighter interception. +1 victory points, +20 base confidence, +15 base mood. Amazing. Okay, we did take a little bit of damage on the aircraft, but that's okay. So, now that we have got at least a little bit of progress under our belt, we can maybe look to work up towards a Hawker Hurricane. Now, we're going to need to get bigger and better runways in order to go... Look at this. Look at this. We're going to need to get bigger and better runways in order to get all the way up the... line in terms of aircraft. But that's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. I'm very happy with the performance of these chaps here. That's very nice indeed. Do I want to get some additional parking? Not really, because all of my planks are going into this utter monstrosity. Yeah, and it's a real nasty beast, isn't it? Right, let's go storage zone. Let's do remove. Remove that as a storage zone. Has that worked? And then also let's set a rubbish zone here. Deselect all, enable, cool. That will be define a storage zone for rubbish, and then sheltered storage we will eventually get over here, I hope. And I think, yep, we have deleted the correct bits. Right, what do we got here? Clear Sky Recon. Let's have a little look at you. 97% success chance. There's pretty much no reason for us not to get another aircraft on that mission. We will just let you go and hope that you give me a victory point. That is what I am after. Okay, cement mixer is required. That is definitely required for a bigger runway. That is maybe something that we want to work towards. Let's consistently make sure that I have got some... Yep, there we go. Make sure that we've got, at all times, some work. There we go. Some work to undertake. Also, there's a little event log thing down here. No special occurrences arrived at scout point, so you can see that my aircraft is currently away doing some scout operations that clearly are not that interesting. There we go. Mission successful. +1 victory point. Base confidence. Base mood. Yeah, absolutely love to flip and see it. What do I need in order to get a bigger aircraft? A Hawker Hurricane or a Bristol Beaufighter? I mean, a Hawker Hurricane, we are absolutely going to get that sucker. 100%. 100%. Base morale is looking pretty darn good now. So, yeah, pretty happy with that. Right, let's fast forward. Let's get this building built. Come on, I believe, video game. We can do it sometime today, and then we can maybe look at satisfying some of these other missions. Okay, there's actually 2 thingies that have just come in. I was hoping to get the roof done a little bit earlier, but it's fine. Okay, a rainy recon mission. I'm assuming that we can maybe get away with 1 person. I mean, this guy's eyesight is slightly better. 96% chance to just do it by yourself. You know what? Just crack on with that one. And then there's a pilot competition, which I'm also kind of hopeful that we can not really get away with you doing that by yourself. The pilot competition is going to expire in 9 hours, though. So at least let's see if we can try and get the recon mission done first. Respond to missions. Build a kitchen. Receive HQ shipment. Okay, that's in 2 days. Successful missions. Respond to missions. Yeah, fine. Pilot competition, if we absolutely have to, we will undertake with just a single pilot and plane. But I would much rather do it with 2. Excellent. Victory points, recon mission. You love to see it. It's good. Also, video game is telling me more planes are possible. Yes, I know more planes are possible. Oh, bugger. We can only get 1. We can only get 1 anyway. I didn't even realize that. 57. I think that's slightly higher. Yeah, fine. Okay, well, we'll chance it. We'll chance it. Right, let's have a little look at the new plane that we can order. So we can get a Hawker Hurricane. We don't need a large slot. Although, that being said, I mean, we could look to get a... What do we need for medium parking? We need 20 sandbags, we need 20 bricks, and we need 40 planks. No, okay, so look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get ourselves one more regular parking spot, and then we're going to get some medium ones in just a bit. I'm also thinking that we want to get this airstrip upgraded. We absolutely do want to get it upgraded. Let's go into here. Oops, into here, and then into here. And so if we go longer, can we go longer? Do we need to, do I need to remove it and then replace it? Is it not possible for me to change this? It might not be possible for me to change once it's built. It's a bit daft, isn't it? Well, I suppose we can always think about doing that. Right, almost ready for the competition. Wish us luck. Yeah, there's only a 50% chance that it works out, so you never know. We might be in trouble there. This is looking good, though. This is looking really, really good. I'm really happy with how that's turned out. Clay, I don't think we have any clay. Wood, food, rainwater, herbs, grain seeds, metal, planks, fuel, purified water, meals, machinery, electronics, food rations, and repair parts. Yeah, I don't think we have clay, and I'm not sure... There's a sand pit there. We didn't win, but showed great effort. Better luck next time. Fine. There's a sand pit there, and that sand pit presumably is going to come in handy for a couple of things. Let's go object, workbench. Cement mixer produces cement. We'll get that there. Metal workbench, we've got canning station, electronics, tailor station, espionage, radio. That gives us intel. A herb dryer and a glass distillery. An indoor kitchen. It's not a bad idea. We could put that in the storage zone, but I also feel like, what is the point of doing that right now? We might as well just leave things outside. So if we harvest this, is that going to give us sandbags? If that does, that would be great. All right. So yeah, in order to get the level 2 medium parking, we're going to need bricks. This thing is actually huge. Wow. Okay, let's do it. That's fine. And then airstrip. So yeah, construction is blocked, but we need to go really, really wide. Oh my goodness. This is how big a level 5 is, by the way. This is how long a level 5 is. That is huge. I mean, we could do it. We absolutely could do it. I do want to... Maybe we just like try and skip straight to level 3. Concrete is going to require concrete. Sand is going to require sand. Tarmac is going to require oil by the looks of things. Let's see if we can try and like prep for level 3. I don't want to obviously build it. Maybe I actually just get a second runway. Huh. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we get a second runway and we try and like alternate it. So we can get like a runway that runs this way. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a bit of work to get things cleaned up here. Let's make it as short as possible. Let's make it as thin as possible as well. Yeah, let's get that sorted. And we will do sand. So this will immediately be a level 2. Okay, week 1. What have we done? We failed one mission. Oh, that was just the pilot training thing. So we're going to get a shipment of fuel, repair parts, food ration, metal. Can I customize this and maybe get some tarp? Purified water, cement. Military. Yeah, can I get tarp? Instead of repair parts, food rations, metal. Instead of food rations, can we unassign this? I need to replace it over the top. Okay. So yeah, tarp instead of that. We'll keep the metal. Slots available in higher ranks. Excellent. Large items, anything that I want. Radio tower, a searchlight, an anti-aircraft gun. I kind of want a radio tower instead. Oh. No, I need tarp. We need tarp. I'll take food rations. I'll take fuel. Anything else? No, not really. Repair parts. Yeah, we'll take the repair parts. Fine. Okay, bring it all in. The tarp is going to be spectacularly useful because it's going to allow me to finally... I mean, you can't really see because I've turned off the roofs, but it's going to allow us to finally get this roof sorted here, which is just, you know, is just a good thing to do in and of itself. You need a few bricks. We currently have no bricks. I need to find some clay. Yeah, where the heck am I going to find the clay? That's the real question. Oh yeah, there's some infrastructure over here that I have yet to take apart and or deal with. There's some wild grain which we can get some seeds from, I guess. But any sign of clay? Any sign of clay? Yes. There must be some closer, but at least start the process of harvesting that clay so that we can get some bricks, because that is definitely required. Finally, the tarp roof is going on. That is amazing. That is really, really good. Runway incomplete. Yep, I know it's incomplete, but that's because there's a lot of work that is going to need to be undertaken in order to make this work. The good thing now is that once this runway is up and running, we can replace this and get rid of it. Oh, and actually, I can order a new Hawker Hurricane. Yep, come on in. Come on in. I know it's going to cost us our victory points, but that's all right, because we've got ourselves a new plane, which is going to hopefully be better than it was. Right, so we can jump into the HQ window now that we have completed the first week. We are field group, completed mission, shipment status, quota not fulfilled, shipment will be reduced. We are moving up. We are moving up. So, group B field is runway tier 2, minimum 2+ runways, minimum 3+ parking spots. We're actually pretty much ready to hit that as soon as we finish up with this runway here. Nice. Okay, so after we're done with this, next is going to be removing this runway, and yeah, we'll work our way up. So, are you decent? This plane is a better spotter. 86% chance to just do it by yourself. I actually think we'll just let you do it by yourself. Sure, you might mess it up, but frankly, I don't think you can. I believe. Also, we are apparently low on the old number of beds, so let's see if we can try and squeeze in at least 1 or 2 more beds here. Probably this area? I guess so. Let's do that there. And that's actually about it. This feels like a lot of space to be... This feels like a lot of space for not very many beds. This feels much more efficient. I mean, much, much, much more efficient. Another successful mission. Fantastic. Really, really good stuff. Oh, there's also more clay over here, which I think is way closer. Let's set all of this area up to be clay mined, I suppose. How are we getting on clearing the runway? I mean, not great, to be honest. Not great. I mean, there is a very, very, very long stretch up here. The problem is... Well, actually, to be fair, I could just remove this. I could just remove that, and then I could just do airstrip. And I think it does need to be connected to this. This is so much more sensible, right? Can we go all the way up to 3? We can actually go almost all the way up to 5 up here. We don't need that right now. We do not need that right now. Let's do that. Let's go up to 3 width. That's fine. And then let's make it sand. I mean, sand is going to take a while to put down anyway. 336 concrete in order to do that. Let's just go sand for now. It says construction is blocked. I can only assume that there'll be like, yeah, 1 or 2. Literally a bush right up there in the corner. That's fine, though. A birthday mission. I hope this isn't a spurious use of flight resources. Let's deploy all 3. This is going to give us pretty much nothing, but it's fine. Birthday mission. Can undertake that. That's fine. Right. Cancel all of this stuff. We literally do not care. And cancel all of this stuff. Go and do some properly useful stuff like designing our properly new runway now, which is very, very, very much important. Brick station. Looks like bricks are finally going to be made. They've actually already been made. That's nice. It's good. And that is going to go specifically into the parking spots. We still don't have enough chairs. That's all right. Victory points, base mood. Excellent. We're up to 2 victory points again. I am going to save my victory points because I would like to get a Supermarine Spitfire. That is exactly what I would like to get. I would love to get a Spitfire. Also, this is looking like a very, very crammed storage room. I wonder, I mean, if we can maybe make more field meals. Let's maybe try and increase that to 20. Try and increase that to 10. And also, let's increase that to 100, so that at least we try and use up some of the space that we are seemingly wasting. We're getting loads and loads of seeds, though. How many seeds do we have? We've got 64 grain seeds, 16 tomato seeds. That's sandbags. That's fine. All right, here's what we can do. We can go gardening zone. We can go big gardening zone. And we can do food. We can do grain. Start. Yeah. So at least we'll start the process of taking some of our seeds and putting them to good use, which will be quite nice. Bricks. Really happy that bricks are coming together. We clearly have 20 bricks. That's great. This is looking good. We've removed the little obstruction right up at the end there. That's fine. That's fine. So is this tier 2 yet? I mean, does this count as... I think this is all sand, right? Or is it just these little bits that are sand in the middle? This might all be dirt. I think this is all... it looks like sand, though. I'm not sure. Right, light bomber. Let's see. Can we deploy the Hawker Hurricane? You are actually the best. Success estimate is 0%. Oh, because the airplane can't fly. I see. Health is low. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Up to 70 can be lost during the mission. Well, that's why we will not deploy... That's why we will not deploy a bad aircraft. Right, apparently we do own a tier 2 runway, so this does count. It is up and running. Get 5 victory points, order a Spitfire, and build a bulk fuel tank from the props menu. Where the heck is the bulk fuel tank? Outdoors? Barrel? Replenishing fuel tank. Needs to be placed outdoors. Is that it? That looks like it. Let's plonk this down right here, I suppose. Yeah. So this allows us, I guess, to get fuel. That'll be handy. Good. Get those birds in the sky, and then that will allow us to get cracking. What else do we need? A water pump? That would be really useful. A corner sandbag wall. Metal fence. We'll build a water pump. Build a water pump, like, here. Sure, because we can. A roadblock? I mean, I'm interested, but I'm not sure it's going to be strictly necessary. Some coat pegs, some closed curtains. A wall-mounted flagpole? We'll get a wall-mounted flagpole. What the heck? How much does that cost to build? Probably quite a lot. Patriotic. Effects. Use planning board. Assemble 2.5 meter radius. Okay. Let's put one there for good measure. To be fair, probably shouldn't be there. Probably should be just outside. Is that a cat? Looks like it. Bomber shot down. Threat to neighboring village averted. They are safe. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. It's looking nice. So, we're obviously going to need additional components. Brilliant. 1 victory point. Base confidence. Base mood. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So, yeah. Fuel tank. We should have the metal for that. If we don't have the metal for that... We do. If we don't have the metal for that, we can always... I don't know if we need to harvest this. Yeah, we need to harvest it. I didn't know if we needed to harvest or destroy, but we can always harvest the car in order to nab ourselves a few more bits of metal, which is quite nice too. And we're saving up to get this spot allocated. Right, this is going to be the next big one. Do I want to... I mean, we're going to need concrete whatever we do, but I need to start the process of making concrete, and cement, and I've not actually done that yet. Repeat until the base has... I'm going to say 500. I don't even know what the recipe is. It's sandbags plus raw water. So it's a good thing that I've actually built that pump, eh? Right. Keep on going up. Keep on going up. We are going to need literally 500 of these things. Yeah. 500, and then that will at least get us the ability to upgrade this to what we need it to be. We still need to go longer. We still need to go wider. Now we can actually remove this airstrip here, and we can look to improve this one to level 3. So we'll go airstrip. We will go... Need to go all the way up. Yep. I realize. I also realize this is going to be a little bit of an annoying one to build. Because there is definitely going to be stuff that we need to remove. But if it needs must. I say we can go up to level 3 on this one. We could just start the process of going up to level 5. No, I shouldn't. I should stick around at 3. I should stick around at 3. We should go as short at 3 as possible. Because if we don't... Yeah, dirt, concrete. Yeah, we'll start the process. It's worth us going up to... But then if we're going to have to concrete it anyway. I mean, I don't know how we get the oil stuff. We're going to have to investigate that. Yeah, we're going to have to do the whole runway. We're going to have to do the whole runway. There is pretty much no other way to go about it. Right, what do we got? Let's do 97% success chance. Clear sky recon mission. Let's do it. Let's do it. Runway's incomplete. Not enough chairs. More planes possible. Yes, I know more planes are possible, video game. There we go. Take off on a nice big long runway. Enjoy yourself. Mission accomplished. Nice. I think we are struggling with the water situation. Do we have purified water? Yeah, we got purified water, but we don't have any raw water. So let's collect that. We'll collect that. Prioritize harvest immediately. Prioritize harvest immediately. Yeah, the only reason that it's worth doing is because I would like to start work on the cement, and we can only start work on the cement with some water. So yeah, get that done. We need cement for this stuff as well. So there's no reason to not get the job done. Just hurry up and make it happen. Right, we're going to be clearing all of the junk from this runway, and to be fair, it's not actually that much. What's really going to take a long time is putting a bag of cement or concrete down in each and every tile on this runway, which is basically what I was thinking. Oh, ongoing attack? What the heck? What the heck? Oh, you're here. Now, I don't have an anti-aircraft gun. Alarm? Alarm, alarm, alarm? Can we get you up in the air? I don't know. I don't know how we do that. I have no idea how we do that. Okay. Okay, just go back to sleep, I guess, then. Looks like the ongoing attack was incredibly brief. Well, fine. Okay. Not much happened there, but I guess it briefly came and went. Fine. Great. Well, that was that. That was exciting, wasn't it? Right. What are we doing today? Still working away on the runway. That is just going to be such a... What a pain in the backside. Also, morale has never been higher, even though apparently we were under attack last night. Don't ask me how that works. I certainly don't know. Okay, week 2 has ended. Tarp, food rations, fuel, etc. I think I want to see what I want to see what I would actually like an anti-aircraft gun, to be honest. Yeah, give me an anti-aircraft gun. Repair parts? No. Let's take fuel instead. Yeah. Okay. I don't know what we're going to be able to do with this anti-aircraft gun, but I mean, I guess it's going to ideally stop attacks. Also, what I've done is I've zoned more storage because, believe it or not, this is crazy full. I have no idea why we need so much wood. I should probably get rid of some of it. But basically, it wasn't working. We weren't producing cement. And I think part of the reason is that we weren't able to stockpile all of the raw water beforehand. So whenever I was giving an order saying, hey, prioritize doing this cement stuff, it just wasn't happening. It was just taking too long. But look, once we get the water pump down, yeah, once we get the water pump down, we'll be fine. Oh ho ho, look at that. The anti-aircraft cannon has been built. Let's build it over here. Sure, it's going to cost 50 parts, but it should be fine. We require high explosive. I think that's high explosive round. Will that be enough? I also hope so. Water pump. Will you just pump water normally now? I think that's a secured water. I hope that you give me raw water as opposed to purified water. I think that is indeed the case. So that's at least something. Now, you need to be on... Repeat until... How much cement do we have at the moment? Exactly none. Repeat until... What did I have it on? 500? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. 500 is good. Right. Hey, look at that. We've got it. We have got it. I don't think that there is anyone assigned to it right now. Sure. We get 3 people assigned to it. Does that mean that these 3 people are going to be assigned, like, at all times? I hope not. Right. Let's do you and you. Yeah, 98% chance. That's good enough for me. Right. Do I need to repair any of these aircraft, by the way? I don't think I do. Can I even repair them? I think I might need to get... I might need to get the repair station, or... What is it called? Electronics, Tailor Station, Espionage Radio, Boiler Tank, Herb Dryer. Is it... Or maybe I need a hangar, actually. Because I don't have... Where's that? Yeah, the hangar here. Metal hangar, wall, roof. 220 metal? Oh man, that's going to be a lot. That is going to be a lot. Well, you know what? I'd settle for just getting the runway built. Oh, people are actually taking off from this runway, so I guess it counts as... It must count as a tier 2 runway if people are taking off from it right now. But the good news is that if we get... Single bomber spotted, starting to intercept now. If we get the resources here... Why are you not working now? Now you don't work. You need 1,000... You need 1,000 sandbags and you need 100 water. Well, that's fine, but you don't need it all. You don't need it all at once. Hey, there we go. Okay, good. Medium fighter interception. Yeah, I'm very interested in this, but we're going to get a Spitfire first. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come to Papa. Oh. You're my Hawker Hurricane. You're the one that was coming back. That's fine. Right, Spitfire is going to go and park over here. It's not, like, much bigger than the Hawker Hurricane. The fact the Hawker Hurricane is a level 1 plane is... Or level 0 plane even is a bit strange, but whatever. Right. Let's get the Supermarine Spitfire. Heck yeah. 91% chance is good, and we've got a lot of bonuses. Up to 80 health can be lost during the mission. So theoretically, we could be on 2 HP. That would take us down pretty close, but a 91 success chance is good enough for me. I will risk it there. Hey, mission successful. Medium fighter interception has been accomplished. Okay, I figured out the issue, by the way. The issue with this is that because I set it to like 500, it required like 1,000 water, or like 1,000 sandbags and like 700 water in order to process that. So I've set it to produce until it has 50, and that means that it's only going to order 35 sandbags and like 10, or like 100 sandbags and 10 water, which we actually have. We've got 139 sandbags and... well, 28 water now. But the point is that if we do it in small orders, the video game is not going to get upset and then therefore be unhappy with me. So, yeah, now we are going to begin the fairly long process of getting this whole thing up and running. We need... What do we need in order to... Oh, we don't actually need that much in order to get the fuel tank up and running. Resource pile, repair parts. That's fine. I mean, yeah, I still don't know how we operate that, but that's okay. We'll figure that out later. For now, let's get the fuel tank built. And yeah, we'll see how that ends up interacting with the rest of things. We do not have a bed for you, but am I that bothered? Not really. Okay, that's the fuel tank built. Still don't know what we really do with it, but that's all right. Outdoors, anything else that we want to get here? A toilet. I don't actually have a toilet. Okay, build a toilet over there. That's fine. Fireplace. We'll place a fireplace down over here. A small metal flagpole. Salute the army for any occasion. Yeah, do we not already have a flagpole? Well, that requires something that we don't have. We'll build a large flagpole. Build a large flagpole right over there. Grand. A windsock. Passive weather knowledge affects board aeroplane in 5-meter radius. We'll build that over there then. That's cool. Anything else that I think would be valuable? No, don't think so. Not now, anyway. Social, gramophone, maybe, you know, some of those things are kind of curiosities. A metal fence is probably something that we really should think about. The fuel tank is now built, and that is great. Okay, so this concrete is happening. Is happening slowly but surely. We are going to get that entire area concreted. I hope that we should be able to take off. How's my HQ ranking looking? Hey, we're up to B. That's nice. So Group A is runway tier 3, minimum 3+ runways, minimum 6+ parking spots. So if we want to move to that milestone, large parking. We can actually get a large parking right now if we wanted to. Well, that lags a bit. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Let's at least zone it. I don't know what we need for large. I mean, that's your multi-role, but that doesn't really. Your bomber, your special. I mean, we should just get way more. We should get way more parking. We should get more medium parking. Plonk you over there. Plonk another medium over here. I mean, if we wanted to get some smalls, we could get some smalls as well. Factory bombing run? Here's the thing. I don't think that we have a bomber. Yeah, these are not great at bombing. I mean, we could get everything... We could get everything thrown in here. And I think that's honestly what I should do. But that only gives us a 45% chance. That is not good. I mean, the Hawker Hurricane actually, you know, it just doesn't do that much. Neither does the Supermarine Spitfire. The vast bulk is coming from these two. Yeah, and we don't have the ability to get a bomber. So, sure, I will get everybody. I will get everybody going up in the sky to deal with it. But I'm not really holding out much hope. I got to be honest. Got to be honest. Don't love it. Don't love it. Yeah, there we go. It's just come through. Bombs dropped, but we missed the target. I mean, that was honestly to be expected. I was not really expecting anything other than that. Mission failed. 40 base confidence, 20 base mood. I mean, that's the issue, right? I mean, I think you've got to swing at these things because we have the quota. We have the HQ quota that we need to get through, and obviously because we failed some of these missions, we're not gonna be able to meet those quotas now. But we kind of have to if we want to try and get everything. Got a nice looking flagpole now. That's kind of cool. If I didn't flub that mission, I would have liked to have gotten a radio tower because that's probably kind of cool. Dangerous recon mission. We can do that with the slow aircraft, can't we? 99% success chance. Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll take that. I'll take that. God, this airstrip is. It's going to take such a long time. This is concrete, by the way, so that's not even like the most... That's not even the most advanced type of resource. Speaking of the most advanced type of resource, if we go into here, workbenches. So, electronics workbench produces electronics and repair parts. Ah, the canning station produces gun ammo, because of course it does. Well... Why don't I get the canning station, even if we don't use it right now? It needs to be placed indoors. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, why don't we make, like, a functional... Why don't we make a new functional area? We'll get a building, a floor building. We could actually even make it out of bricks, but that seems a bit daft. Yeah, let's make a big area here that we can use to have, like, beds in if we want. We'll get... like 2 doors here. Actually, like get doors at either side as well. Doors there. And then plop down some windows for some nice natural light. Classic. And then big old roof. That is going to cost me so much wood. And that's okay because we've got loads and loads of wood to go through. So we might as well just, you know, start the process. Finally. Flippin' finally. The mood has at least been somewhat buoyed. Order additional AA gun. Oh. Oh, you're strafing me? Do we have any ammunition? I guess not. I guess that's why we need the canning machine. Oh, no. Here's the boys. They're coming. But no ammunition. Nope. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay, I think that enemy found and eliminated. We stopped their scouting efforts. I think that is the. Oh, time to refill. I see. We've run out of water. That's a bit of a problem. Let's maybe nab ourselves another one of them then. I suppose we'll get another pump and we'll just build it right next door, which is probably going to be tapping into the same aquifer. But I can't imagine that this video game has actually considered that. Either way. We should probably be doing a bit of getting a bit of getting water from around the map once it's refilled in the correct slots and spots. Right, officer hostage rescue mission. I'm not sure how we are going to be. Ooh, you don't have a pilot. I'm not sure how that works. Right, 50% success chance, presumably because we cannot. Can we get you to pilot here instead? Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. So Supermarine Spitfire, which is the best, 88% chance you're just going to manage to bang on with that yourself. Yeah, I really need to figure out how we do repairs, because I am not sure how we do it. And that is going to be a problem for me. I'm almost certain that it has got something to do with a hangar. I'm assuming, but I'm not sure. And it's going to be metal. It's going to be so much flipping metal. Metal we can get fairly easily, though. Also, we need to set this area up to be mined, that area up to be mined. We just need more. Right. Today is a big day. We are going to... Oh, yeah. Tell you what we should do. We should remove the storage zone that we have here, because there was a rubbish storage zone, and we can get a new building in this place over here. So yeah, need to figure out how to do repairs. That's fine, absolutely fine. At least we got the fuel situation sort of under control. I don't know how we fill it up though. Yeah, I don't think this was ever explained to me. Another mission successfully accomplished. Looking good, if I do indeed say so myself. Nice. Bringing you back. Fantastic. Good to see. Very, very good to see indeed. What do we need here? 40 bricks, planks. So we should be ready to start building this big slot in a bit. Whether or not it will count for much, I guess we will see. This is going to take such a long time to build this building. I mean, it is important. Birthday mission? How on earth? How on earth is this the right thing to be doing at a time of war? 0% success chance, 0% success chance. Why? Collapsed. Airplane can't fly. What's the issue, though? 14% success chance? Do we just not do it? Is that what we just... What am I missing? So when I add you, it's a transport mission. Requirements are between 5 and 20. Is it you? Are you the pilot that has got issues? Collapsed airplane can't fly. Okay, I see. So it's just you. It's just Fred Bates here then. You know what? That's okay. Let's put Fred Bates in as pilot then. Totally fine. And then that will give us also a 0% chance. It's not Fred Bates. It's whoever this person is. Desmond something or other? Try Desmond in this Supermarine. What? Try Desmond in the Glossman, the Gloucester Gladiator. Is that better? That's a 0% chance. Now Desmond's saying he can't fly. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, maybe I'm missing something here, but I don't understand the issue. We've obviously not, like, assigned everyone. Brian Kane. Now you're over here. Okay, okay, we're just not gonna mess around with this. We're just gonna let you sleep. We're gonna let you sleep somewhere. We're gonna let all of our pilots sleep somewhere. That is absolutely fine. Right, let's press on. Let's get this building built. It is going to be a big investment for us to make happen, but it is absolutely worth doing. We've still got 28 tarps, so the first thing that I am going to get done in here... Yes, I know there's a wood roof there, video game. First thing that we're going to get done... Yes, I know. Failed to start mission, but I literally couldn't. Right, start the bed construction process over here. That's good enough. It's good enough. We don't necessarily have to get it done now. We just have to get it done at some point. And everything is sort of ticking along just fine. And that is happy days. You're collapsed? Oh, you dead? You are absolutely dead. Oh, I did not even realize that. Right. Well, we're going to have to build a grave. Presumably outdoors. Gravestone. Yeah, mourn for any crew. I'm going to build a gravestone. Let's build it next to our crops in the vain hope that perhaps it will help the crop growth. Let's prioritize this immediately so that we can try and get the corpse in here. There we go. Brilliant. I was wondering what happened to that pilot. Turns out that's, there we go. That's them. That's them right there. Well, let's get you buried and let's get you out of commission. That's good. I don't think you died on a mission. I think you died quite literally just from, I don't know, fatigue by being pushed too hard by me. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. Right, it's the end of week 3. That's not too bad. It's fine. I mean, we have a mission to take another anti-aircraft gun, which I think I will take, actually. I will also take some repair parts. I think I know how to... Thank you. I think I know how to repair now. We should just need to right-click. It says right-click the plane, and then it should work. We can right-click on this and harvest it, apparently. That doesn't really work. If we have a little look at crew... The other thing that the video game says is, yeah, occasionally we need to adjust who can actually repair the plane. Yeah, although look at this. Field mechanic, yeah, we can do this. You've got a priority to repair the airplane, maintain fuel airplane, refuel, etc. So, yeah, I'm not sure why that's not working. Right, let's maybe just see if we can try and get some more crew members. I have not yet got many crew members. Yeah, we'll just get more. We just need more bodies, to be honest. We just need more bodies. That's fine. But we should be able to repair the airplanes, and I'm not necessarily sure why we can't. Maybe we can only, like, repair in, like, high-level areas. Or maybe we do need to be in a hangar. I'm just not sure. Yeah, weird. The good news is, though, is that our second AA gun has arrived. Let's get that sucker down over here. We will construct it. We will fully assign a crew to the anti-aircraft gun, which is definitely something that I would like to do. And once it is up and running, 1, 2, 3. Why not? Looks good to me. Once you're constructed, we will build a siren on a pole in the vicinity of my sleeping area. Okay. Where is the siren on a pole? It is right here. Proximity to our sleeping area. Yep, we'll do it. That's nice. And in fact, I'll actually also build one over here. Just so that everybody that needs to be awake is fully awakened. Very, very nice. Oh, good news. Okay, so I reloaded and it seems like it is now possible for repairs to take place. Maybe it was just happening and I didn't see it. But yeah, now it definitely looks like it's happening. I'm not quite sure what the issue was. You are a field mechanic. Let's see if we can try and get you to repair airplane. That's exactly what I want to do. And it now looks like it's also happening automatically, which is fantastic. So you should see a little bit of HP coming back together. That's very nice. We need a few more bits and bobs for our anti-aircraft gun, which we are working on. We still have like 6 or 7 hours in order to get this all up and running. But the medium interceptor, yep, we will do. You are already up to 73% health. That's very, very nice. It's good because I need more members of staff. I need more pilots as well, to be brutally honest. Yeah, we really do. Okay, let's at least get the Desmond into the Spitfire. Yep. Desmond into Spitfire. You in the Hawker Hurricane. Actually, that's a good enough. So Desmond, Brian, and then we will get Desmond, Brian, and then Fred into here, just so that you can sort of chill there. We're not going to actually send you out in the mission right now. That is good. Okay. So, very, very happy with how that is all coming together now. Integrity is looking much better. That's looking good. I don't know why the people weren't automatically dealing with that, but I think it might just been a bug. Either way, it looks like it's now working perfectly, so no complaints here. Where there will be some complaints is the fact that there is not enough beds. There's not enough beds to go around, so that is something that we're going to have to address. This AA gun needs to be prioritized as well, because I want to fortify the base, get that sorted. I'm really hoping... Fantastic, that's really good. I'm really hoping that we're maybe going to start getting a few more victory points from beating the enemy, which is good. Enemy was spotted our approach and is retreating, but we wiped them out. Excellent. Yeah, really hoping that we're going to be able to get some more victory points, because we do need a few more. This is looking good. Very, very happy with this. That's all coming together. And actually, there's not as much progress needed to complete this as you might think initially. There we go. Somebody is building the anti-aircraft gun. Fantastic. And we have completed it. Beautiful. Okay. Build airstrips. Build parking spots. Build flags. Okay. That's good. Well, we've got a flag. That's something at least. The airstrip, plan airstrips in the runway menu and get them constructed to own at least 2. Well, I do technically have 2. And this one is on the way to 3. Progress seems to have stalled. We seem to have not made much progress on that at all. Do I have any concrete in store? It's probably because we just don't have that much raw water. Or maybe it's sandbags? There's only like 14 sandbags. There's still like loads and loads of sand in those piles. And I feel like I need to constantly keep like telling the video game to just go harvest it. I guess it's not harvesting until it's done. It just harvests for like a little bit. But is that going to allow us to maybe make some cement, concrete stuff in the cement mixer? I certainly hope so. Any of the cement going into this area over here? Also doesn't look like it. To be fair, right, I can understand why everybody is just totally... Artillery spotting mission. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. You're good at recon, and you can do it by yourself. So, Fred, on you go. Fantastic. Get the job done. Very nice indeed. Yeah, so I think... Yeah, see, look, it's undone it again. So we set that again. We set that again. That's fine. If I need to do that, that's okay. But we need to get this done first. We absolutely need to get this done. It's just taking far too long. At least we got the siren poles up and running, though, so that will at least count for something. Light bomber interception. It's a good thing that we've kept back our best. I mean, literally just throw in the Spitfire. Throw in the Spitfire to the mix. It's perfect. And that will get us immediately 2 more victory points, which is exactly what I'm after. Brilliant. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And, you know, the good thing is that the pilots, hopefully, becoming a little bit more experienced each and every time that they go out on an adventure. Yeah, once this gets built, it's going to free up so many man-hours that it is going to be ludicrous. And there's pretty much nothing, love to see it, there's pretty much nothing else that we actually will need. We have no water? Yeah, we're just waiting for people to harvest that. That's fine. Eventually they'll do it. We maybe need to get more, but you know, for the most part, I think having two of these pumps is absolutely plenty for what we are required. What we're requiring of it. Either way, once this is built, it's going to free up so much space. It's going to be amazing. I think we're fine for food. We've not even started growing tomatoes yet, have we? But we've got 195 food. That is actually ludicrous. Got 11 repair parts. Repair parts, not something that we can make, are they? Did I get the canning machine? Factory bombing run? Hell yeah, we're going to do that. But let me just check out the canning machine first. Oh yeah, we needed to place that indoors. That's why I'm building this in the first place. Completely forgot. Right, let's get you 19%, 26%, 33%. Oof. That's grim. The chances of success there are low. Why are they low, I hear you ask? Well, it's because none of our planes are currently configured to Bomb. Unable to start mission. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it, because if we do it, I just know it's gonna come back and it's gonna be a big fat fail. And I don't really want to do that. Right, we need 2 more chairs. Let's get 2 more chairs. We'll stick them at the end here. There we go. Nice. Just keeping it real. We need... I think that's intelligence, but I'm not sure. But we do need to build more flags anyway, so why not just why not do that? We'll just build, like, small flagpoles. Yep. And yep. Nice. Good. And we'll get all this done, which is amazing. Low mission timer. Yeah, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. I don't know if we take a morale penalty, but we certainly take less of a morale penalty by not attempting a mission that I know to be a complete and abject waste of time. So, yeah, happy to do that. Right. Airstrips-wise, I mean, you're telling me to build another airstrip. And if I need to build another airstrip, I'll just build one. Just build a level 1. Yeah. Fine. Will that just count as another airstrip? I suspect because we need this to be completed. Also, now we're making some good progress on these parking spots. That's what I'm talking about. And we're making progress on the runway. Amazing. Look, I told you, once we were done with this thing, that would be perfect. That'd be absolutely perfect. So, yeah, let's get it done. And you know what? Maybe we can even keep this... Maybe we can even keep this runway if we need it. But, yeah, fine. Whatever. Clear sky recon. Yeah, I will absolutely do that. We're going to set this up to be harvested. Do we not have any sand in there? 250 sand in there? That's fine. Right, clear sky recon. Probably just the old slow planes, eh? Yep, 97. Love to see it. Let's do it. And I'm going to save up my victory points to nab myself. Ideally a bomber. We need a bomber of some sort. Let's have a little look at the catalog, shall we? You are special. I don't know what special means. I do not know what special means at all. It's a good-looking bit of kit, though, isn't it? Good-looking bit of kit. Bristol Blenheim, that is what we are after. You're multi-role in the Hawker Typhoon. You're special. You're multi-role. I still don't have a Bristol Bowfighter. Yeah, we're going to get a Bristol Blenheim. That is what we need. Because we do need something with bombing capability just to go on those bombing runs. That is going to be pretty critical for us, I think. So, yeah, we'll do it. We got this runway. This runway is up and running. Plan airships in the runway menu and get them fully constructed to own at least 2. Well, this counts, right? Oh, the width is not enough to be even a level 1. That is embarrassing. It's just daft. Right. Width. Level 1. Fine. There we go. Complete. We don't even necessarily need to keep it. Just remove it, because we've already got 2, and we only need 1 at the present moment anyway, so that is good. Right, we still are waiting for this roof to get done, and it is just taking the most atrocious length of time. But I'm interested to see if we've got any other missions that will be coming up. It's looking good. Plane maintenance looking fine. Yeah, so I think that quick little reload just... I don't know what it did, but it worked wonders, because now everything is being spectacularly maintained. I'm very happy with that. The canning. I want to destroy this boulder. Did that just complete the roof? Or did I just... Oh, ongoing attack. Oh, get everybody out into the... into the area. We shoot it down? I don't know where the heck it went. I didn't even see it. I think we got him. I mean, I did see shots there. It's pretty good. Right. I don't know if I have deleted the roof accidentally. I certainly hope I haven't. Let's set this up to harvest as well. Certainly hope I haven't, but if I have, then we're going to have to disassemble it and then put it back together again. But I did... Yeah, okay, I think I did. Can I destroy this... Destroy this boulder? Harvest this boulder? Harvest this bush? That's going to destroy the floor. I absolutely guarantee it. Cancel deconstruction. You know what? Okay, fine. We're just going to leave the resource pile, the rubbish pile. You know what? Set up a new rubbish pile, actually. Storage. Here. Set it up right behind the grave. That is absolutely what we want. There we go. No military stuff. There we go. That's good. And then finally, finally, put a roof on this sucker, please. Sick and tired of this building that has gone on for about 1 billion years. There we go. Need to have walls there. Fine. Get the job done. It will take a little bit, but it's fine. Right. Dangerous recon mission. Prioritize, bring resources immediately. There we go. Good stuff. Okay. Now, let's have a little look. We are going to get our slow recon plane, I guess. An 88% chance. I mean, that's close enough to 90 that I'm kind of like, well, we'll just let it flip and go. I'm not really worried about that. Oh, is that a canvas roof? That's a canvas roof. It's a canvas roof potato. Right, cancel that canvas roof. I know it looks like it's completed. It's not completed. We need to get building. Yeah, it's because I reloaded it. It got rid of my selection. Right, there we go. Finally. Okay, so that is enough wood to get us done. Mission successful. Minus 34 airplane health, but that should automatically be repaired when we get back here. Because we have some people that are doing aircraft repairs now. It's good. Yeah, I mean, already it's being refueled. Yeah, that's working way better. That's working way better. So, yeah, we still need repair parts, but the repair parts we can get. We're at 115 out of 208 wood. That is good. That is very, very good. And the concrete on the runway is actually coming together. That is fantastic. And then once we have done that, we can remove this airstrip. And we can get this steel tarmac. We're going to jump straight to steel tarmac. We need 336 fuel. The replenishing fuel tank is giving us an unlimited amount of fuel. We're going to need to get the metalwork station in order to produce us metal. So let's crank that up to like 100 so that we can always try and have like 100 metal in storage. And then what was the other thing that we needed in order to do this? It was steel, concrete. Oh, that was it. A cement even. That was it. Okay, so as long as we get the cement, we should be fine. Okay, I'm not worried about that. Maybe we even want to build the runway down here. I wouldn't necessarily hate the idea of having a runway that ran all this way. I mean, let's zone it out. Let's zone it out just so that I can satisfy my own curiosity. Airstrip. So it needs to be width 5. Oh, yeah, width 5. There we go. Make it a little bit less wide. So length 1. What's the minimum width? So that's the minimum width. Cool. And then all the way up here. Oh, we can totally do this. We can totally do this. It's going to be a little bit of a nasty one to get started with. But yeah, I'm going to do that. Converting to dirt. That's okay. We can do that, or we can just leave it on sand. It's only going to require 5. It's only going to require 5 bits of sand, and that's going to be a level 2. That's going to be a level 2 runway. So yeah, let's absolutely let that one rip. 5 sandbags to convert this entire thing. I mean, yeah, sure, there's a few rocks to be removed as well. It's going to take no time at all. This roof is the thing that is bothering me the most. Still is bothering me. Has taken like 20 flipping days to sort. Have I got a big... I've got a big parking space, and I've got 2 junior parking spaces as well. Okay, the Hawker Tempest. I mean... I think I just get the Bristol Blenheim right now, right? I mean, we don't have a tier 3 runway yet. Get the Bristol Blenheim, because at least we can get it landing. What do we need in order to rank up? Tier 3 runway, minimum 3 runways. 3 runways. That seems a little bit ridiculous, to be honest, video game, but that's fine. We can always get a slightly smaller runway that we just do nothing with. I cannot believe that we flippin' aced. With the exception of that one mission, we aced that. I'm going to get a radio tower. You remember we can get a radio tower? I'm going to get a radio tower. I don't know what it's going to do, but we're going to do it. So, yeah, bring it in. We've got 2 anti-aircraft weapons. I think that is enough anti-aircraft weapons for now. We seemingly have shot down the enemy. I didn't really understand how it all sort of worked, but it's good. Where is the Bristol Blenheim? Look at the size of this thing. Look at the size of this thing. Oh, that is brilliant. And it's got a crew of, a crew of like 3. Wow. Okay. So that is putting a lot of additional strain on our bed situation. I'm going to need to get, I mean, I can't even build. I can build one more bed because we have the tarp for it. But the other stuff, I do not have. I physically cannot get another bed until we get more tarp. Unless I want to disassemble this area. That's maybe not the craziest idea in the world. Oh, tank squad bomb and run is perfect. We've just literally got all of the right goods. I want to see if we can try and get this roof done first. That would make me very happy. Amazing. Finally, we can hide the roof, and that will work. Okay, so what's the capability? Yeah, 24 to 48. So you, pretty much by yourself, will be able to accomplish the mission. It is dangerous. It is very, very dangerous. Hence why we need to get some fighters. The Supermarine, yes, and the Hawker Hurricane, both to guard you. But also, sure, throw in one of these old suckers as well. I think the Spitfire could technically get downed if we lose all of our HP there. But I think we'll chance it. I think we have to chance it. Either way, how cool is that? The bomber is going to be fully engaged. Love to see it. It's going to take off a half-completed runway. That is absolutely remarkable how... It's actually remarkable how that doesn't count as a runway, and yet aircraft are using it to take off. And yet, that, you know, the temporary runway that I just built over there, that apparently counts as a runway, even though it wasn't connected, and literally nobody ever used it to take off. Anyway, who cares? Right, let's do something that's very important. Canning station. Yep, we're going to do this right in the corner over here, or as close to the corner as we can get. Electronics workbench. We will do that as well. I presume we can only get this inside. We absolutely can. So, plonk that down over there. A tailor station. It's going to allow us to produce tarp. Oh, amazing. Good. Plonk you. Espionage radio. Yep. Let's do it. And a boiler tank. It produces purified water and fuel. Can we produce this outside? Yeah, we can. Let's do it outside if we can, because indoor space is at a premium. Simple medicine and luxury goods needs to be placed outdoors. Well, let's get you down over here then. And a glass distillery produces fuel, luxury goods, and strong medicine. Nice. Okay, so that is quite a lot to be getting on with, but I think that is okay. The great thing is that we can definitely get tarp. We can also get some chairs. More planes are possible. Yeah, I realize more planes are possible, but we don't have any victory points. Tank squad destroyed. We got him. Tuesday, 17th of September, 1940. Love to see it. That is fantastic. Really, really chuffed with that. That is the bomber. That is the bomber doing, I mean, literally all of the work. Performance of 48 was required. Sorry, 38 was the target, and we did 48. So I actually only needed the Gloucester Gladiator and the Bristol Blenheim. But either way, that was a stellar performance from everybody at the team. Very, very good. Especially delighted to see the bomber in action. Pilot competition, it's probably a little bit early, isn't it? For you. Yeah, let's get... Yeah, technically on a mission. Let's wait a little bit to get everybody landed and parked back up before we head on out. Yeah, this is looking good. Love to see it. We're going to have no issues getting all of that stuff done. You know what I'm also going to do, and I have yet to do it. I am going to start zoning a... What's a safety zone? What's a safety zone? I don't know what a safety zone is. Not sure. Let's get that. We'll get you to do tomatoes, because we've got 12 tomato seeds. We'll get you to grow seeds, and then we'll get another gardening zone. Perfect. Right next door, and you will grow tomato food. Excellent. So we do actually have plenty of food. 158 is a really great position to be in, honestly. Absolutely fine with that. We need still a little bit of intelligence in order to put up a flag, but that's fine. Let's see what we can do with the pilot now. Yeah, Fred, you are already in... Oh, the Spitfire. Desmond, you're an 80% chance. That's the best that we're probably likely to be able to do. Requirements are between 10 and 50 maneuverability. I think we will do that. I think we will do that. That's a good position to be in. How is the runway coming along? Wow, we're actually like 60% there. We're eking ever closer. Right, what do we need? We need mostly planks for all of these things. Amazing! Another victory point under my belt. Love to see it. We mostly need planks for all of these things. I mean, some of them we need machinery for, but we should be working on machinery at all times. With metal as well. Oh, are we finally out of wood? We got a little bit of wood, but honestly not much. I will set this area up to be harvested, because I honestly never thought that we would run out of wood. I'll set that area up to be harvested as well. See if we can try and get the job done. And I'll also see if I can maybe I can rework this entire area. That'd be kind of a cool thing to do, wouldn't it? So we get wall decorations, floor decorations, camouflage rug, flagpole floor. No, I'm looking for metal fence. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, well, more than one single metal fence video game. There we go. One more. That's good. Yeah, I think something like this. Something like this to keep the normies out, you know? Nice, nice, nice. Oh, whoops. That's a bit embarrassing. Let's rework that. Is this going to make any difference to my base security? I'm pretty sure it won't, but give it a shot nonetheless. Get a roadblock. Punt that right down in the middle here. Hopefully that does not end up torpedoing my... What the heck are you doing? Oh, you're all going to harvest. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't end up torpedoing my my shipments, my resupply shipments. Medium bomber interception. I think that is not the Bristol Blenheim's job. That is the Spitfire and the Hawker Hurricane. Yep. Do I want them both? 98%. Hey, look. Why would I take a 70 if I can effectively get a guaranteed 90? That just seems better to me. That just seems better to me. Right. Okay, I'm going to build all this metal fence, which is entirely pointless, I feel, but it's all right. Okay. What is the issue? The salt station needs 22 wood, and we are not really there. Hey, good stuff. Mission successful. Prioritize harvest immediately. Prioritize harvest immediately. Prioritize harvest immediately. Prioritize harvest immediately. Sure. Get the job done so that we can at least get that all up and running. Do I want to harvest this? If I harvest this, will it count for anything? No, I think we'll need to mark it for destruction. If we mark this for destruction, I think we'll get wood back. If we do get wood back, it is worthwhile to do. If not, it's not worthwhile to do. Either way, what I need to do, and I have yet to do, is to zone more beds, and the beds are going to go into the same... Actually, they're not going to go into the same configuration. They're going to go into this configuration over here. That is not going to work. It's not going to work for a long time. We still need a heck of a lot more stuff. Oh, also, I got a radio tower, and I never built it. Yeah, let's build that here. I have no idea what that's going to end up doing for us, but we'll give it a punt nonetheless. My storage area is looking way better now. Lovely. Prioritize bring resources immediately. Yes, please. Everybody get the radio tower up and running. Yeah, because I left that one. Oh, go away. Forgot about that. Forgot about that birthday mission. That was an easy one to do as well, but hey-ho, it doesn't matter. Right, what does the radio tower do? Is it going to allow me to pick up more missions? If it allows me to pick up more missions, it's absolutely worth getting. If it doesn't allow me to pick up more missions, then questioning the value there, but hey-ho, it's built now. Right, we've got a herb dryer. We can produce some simple medicine, or we can produce some luxury goods. I don't know if medicine actually matters. Luxury goods. Yep, we'll get luxury goods, and we will get medicines. Nice. I do not know how much we need. We need 15 herbs, and don't think we have 15 herbs in storage. Fine. Boiler tank, purified water, raw water. I presume this is quicker. We can make one fuel from one food and raw water. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. But we can make an unlimited amount of fuel, right? Replenishing fuel tank. I mean, it doesn't instantly replenish, but we can at least do it. Okay, yeah, maybe not. Like, maybe let's not mess around with any of that stuff. Any herbs over here? I really don't know what a herb looks like, to be honest. Relative to all of the other plants, that is. Oh, look at that. It's planks directly. Amazing. It's not even wood. It's literally just planks. That is exactly what we're after. Good stuff. Okay. Espionage radio. Let's produce intel. What? There's a... Produce until we got 10. Nice. I don't know how the intel works. But apparently, we're going to be under attack. Oh, this is... I see. This is the security zone. Well, I gotta be honest, video game. There's not much security in that zone over there. Ongoing attack. That was so quick. We took it down really quickly. Well, that was good. Okay, light fighter. Interception. Let's go. Let's bring out the big guns again. 87% chance. You know what? I'll just take it. You know, just send out the Hawker Hurricane. That's fine enough. Also, is this runway done now? No, not even close. Not even close. It's still faffing around. Is this runway done? This runway is not done. Autosaving. Yep, fine. What's the issue? Oh, there's just a few boulders left. To be fair, a lot of stuff has been cleared here. We're definitely getting there, and I've not really taken into account that all of my people are going to do stuff like that, right? There we go. Sand, 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 water. To be fair, we don't actually need that much water, but it's okay. What do we need for here? Roadblock. Yeah, we need cement. That is, in fact, what I thought the problem was. Maybe the radio tower gives like advance notice of the incoming enemies. It kind of seemed like they did go a little bit faster, you know, to get to the anti-aircraft guns. So I guess that kind of worked in one sense, maybe. I'm not sure. Either way, oh, look at that. We got ourselves the good old Union Jack over there because the intel has come through. We've actually got 2 of the stuff. I don't really know what the point of that is, but that's okay. Distillery now. We can do 1 food and purified water to make fuel. We can make luxury goods with herbs, food, purified water, and luxury goods. Or we can make strong medicine, which is simple medicine plus luxury goods equals strong medicine. Has anyone actually got sick? I know that sounds like an insane thing to say, but I'm not actually sure if anybody has gotten sick. I don't think so. Oh, you have collapsed from exhaustion because you're hungry. Are we having issues with food? We got lots of raw food. Oh, yeah, maybe I should get an indoor kitchen, actually. That's a great shout. Workbenches, indoor kitchen. Yeah, that's what I'm after. Punt that in right over there. Good. Get that. I mean, it doesn't really need to be prioritized because we can't really prioritize it because everything is in a state of prioritization. What we really need to do is we need to prioritize the building of the tailor station. If we're able to build a tailor station, then we're able to get... this can wait until the morning. If we're able to build a tailor station, then we are able to get some more tarp. And if we're able to get some more tarp, then we are going to be able to sleep more people. And that should theoretically mean that nobody is going to become exhausted and collapse, which is good. Officer, hostage, situation, rescue mission. Right. Looks like just a single plane will be enough. And to be honest, if I crank it up to the Spitfire, it'll be a 97% chance. So yeah, no reason to not roll with the Spitfire if we don't need to. There's some things that the Spitfire is very good at. There's other things that the other aircraft are better at. Not bothered. Not bothered. Right. Taylor Station is done. We can literally get TARP. Produce until base has 50. Yeah. Produce until base has 50. That is perfect. That is going to give us TARP out of nothingness, and we are going to fashion it into existence. Electronic workbench, canning station ready to be built. Indoor kitchen is ready to be built as well. The indoor kitchen, there we go, is going to give me 2 food and 2 water to equal 8 meals. I would love to produce until base has 30. Yeah. Is that fine? We've got 20 meals. We actually do have 20 meals. So why the heck was everybody getting so funny about it? Right. Well, we'll build some more social. Yeah, we can build some stuff in here. We can build a large wooden table. Heck yeah. And then we can build loads and loads of chairs. Loads and loads of chairs. Fantastic. This is the sort of common room. We're going to have everything. We'll get a comfy lounge chair, even if I can't... Nice. Even if I can't manage to build it right now, we can build it in a little bit. Piano we'll get in the middle of the room here. Why not? A guitar we'll build here. And a gramophone we will get here. Right, it's loud. Oh, so it affects the playing of the piano. What about the guitar? Oh, I don't want to... See, the problem is, I don't want to destroy the roof, but I know that I'm going to destroy the roof. Can I move the gramophone? Ah, can cancel. Thank goodness. Okay, that's good. That's good. I was a bit worried that would not work there, but that's all right. So, we should be making everything that we need to, right? I think we should be making absolutely everything that we could possibly need. We have got 5 victory points, which is enough. Also, where's our canning machine? Electronics workbench. Distillery. Canning machine is still here. Yeah, canning machine is the one and only thing that I built this entire building for. I mean, look, I know it's worked out otherwise where we've managed to squeeze in a whole bunch of stuff, but it was originally for the canning machine. The good news is we're going to be able to complete the chairs. We're going to be able to complete the, well, everything with the exception of those luxury goods. I have queued up the luxury goods, haven't I? Yeah. Produce until the base is 10. I'll do it, but we're not going to be able to make that happen because I don't have any knowledge of herbs, and I don't know where we can get them. It's bushes. They're going to be in the trees somewhere, in the woods. I probably just need to, like, destroy a vast new swathe of area. Also, look at how insecure this entire operation actually is. It's actually embarrassing. This roadblock is not stopping anyone. You just drive around. I mean, literally just drive around. Either way, it's looking good. It's looking really, really good. It's looking really good. Okay, so I think I can start the process of cranking you to steel tarmac. I think we can, you know? I'm going to start. I'm absolutely going to start. So steel tarmac is going to require, I mean, just everything. What are we on at the moment? We are almost up to minimum 3 runways. We're still not even done with this sucker. Oh, man. Yeah, don't confirm delivery of another radio tower. Searchlight. Yeah, we'll get a searchlight. What the heck? We'll get... we don't need food rations. We actually don't need anything. You know what? I'll take the luxury goods, because that will accelerate my ability to do a lot of stuff quite rapidly. Yep, let's do it. No strikes. Okay. I don't know what constitutes a strike. I'm just delighted that... I am, for the most part, making it happen. Let's go back to sand, actually. Yeah, let's not faff around with it. Let's not mess around with it. I don't want to mess around with it too much. What we do need to do, we need to finish the airstrip first. that is, you know, there's pretty much no reason why this can't get done. Have we got concrete? We got sandbags. We got no concrete, though. Why the heck do we not have concrete? Presumably because we have a lack of sandbags. I mean, it says we do. Cement. We do have 60 cement. So what's the issue then? What's the big idea? Let's just try and finish it. Maybe it's just because we're building so much junk in the middle here. And how long is this canning station going to take to build? If this takes another day, I think I'm gonna boil over. Right. Food rations. That's 5 meals and metal into a food ration, which I don't think really matters. Gun ammo, anti-air ammo, or plain bombs. Sure. Do we need these? I don't think we do need them, do we? Until we got 5, and then plain bombs also produce until we have 5. I don't know. I mean, do we even need bombs on the sort of on the missions? We'll do Gloucester Gladiator. Yep, 99%. That's exactly what I was kind of anticipating. Okay. So, yeah, we need to see this done. We need to see this finished. And yeah, we are slowly but surely making progress on it. And now that there is nothing else to impede our progress, I hope we can get the job done. Oh man, this runway is so close to being finished. It really is. Another mission being offered, urgent ground squadron support. Right, risk is 20%, and we need some attacking force here, which means I think we need to deploy the Spitfire and the Hawker Hurricane, and with the two of them, that's actually a 92% chance, so I'm just going to leave it there. Yeah, I want to see what the other missions that we have access to will be. I mean, I presume that once we have successfully upgraded this runway to level 3... Oh, ongoing attack. I think we shut it down. I don't think we can salvage the wreck. I don't think that happens, but yeah, we've managed to deal with it. Oh yeah, look, there you go. You can see the attacking area. We do have the HE rounds. We have now manufactured like a few of them, anti-air ammo, and we've also got some plain bombs. I don't really know what that's good for. I'm assuming that once we get the runway up to level 3, as I say, we'll get access to some more stuff. Rainy recon mission. Yep, let's absolutely bang the Gloucester Gladiator up into the sky for that. That's perfect. It's very nice. And quite frankly, it is all that we need. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I forgot. We have a third runway here already. That is very important. So we got 3 runways all together. Nice. Okay, we're getting loads and loads of victory points. This is a cap, by the way. I don't think it's a, oh, you beat the game and it's sort of over. It's literally just a sort of cap there for to stop you hoarding them too much, I guess. Either way, we need to be looking ahead. We need to be looking ahead to our next aircraft, and I want it to be a big aircraft at that. But I need to get this I need to get this runway, this level 3 runway sorted first. That is absolutely critical, and it's a bit of a pain in the backside. Not gonna lie, it is taking a long time. What do we need here? We need sand, I would guess. Yeah, sand and a little bit of water. The sand is not super easy to come by because it just keeps on just deselecting itself. Any other sand? Tank squad bombing run? Yeah, we'll do that in just a bit. Any other area that I want to destroy completely? Maybe any sand over here? Not really, not a huge amount. Oh, there's three bits of sand. Sure, we'll go and harvest that, or at least set it to be harvest, even if we don't do it now. Tank squad bombing run. We are, of course, going to throw the Bristol Blenheim into the mix. Very, very cool. And we will throw the Gloucester Gladiator, I suppose, in as well. And you. And you. I mean, that's everything that we have, actually. And only for an 84% chance. Sure, we'll do it. Right, can we get another... Can we get another run? Short Sterling. We need a multi-roll, I think. Yeah, airstrip is too low. I know the airstrip is too low. We're working on it. I would love a Lancaster bomber. That is such a unbelievably cool aircraft. And then a Gloucester Meteor as well. A jet plane. An actual jet plane in World War II. That would be nice. Piano's up and running too. Very good. More planes possible. I know, I know. Oh my goodness. The tank squad bombing run failed. We had a performance of only 43. We've lost our Hawker Hurricane and our Spitfire. Oh my goodness. That is... I mean, that's about as disastrous as it can get. I mean, the fact that we managed to keep the Bristol Blenheim is... wow. Okay, so that kind of changes the... Well, actually, it doesn't change the strategy at all. It means that we stick it out and we get ourselves a Hawker Tempest. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're gonna do. We're absolutely resolute. We're gonna get this airstrip finished. We have to get this airstrip finished. We absolutely have to. Yeah, I know we need more concrete. Factory bombing run. I mean, look, I'll give it a shot. If we can manage with the Bristol Blenheim. 36% chance, 58% chance. If we recruit another pilot for this, there's a good chance that we can make it happen, but I think no. I think the answer to that is no. I also want to take a little look at these aircraft, and yeah, we need to fuel you up. Do we have fuel? Seriously? Do we have no fuel? I guess we have no fuel. Let's distill. Let's distill, let's say, until we have 10 fuel. Because it's going to cost us food and purified water. So, yeah, we'll do it. But we need to get this thing fixed up. And it is being fixed up, actually, to be fair. It's just not being fueled up because we just don't have the fuel. But yeah, I'm inclined to not attempt this factory bombing run. What I could do, I very, very much could do, I could hire a air crew, which is going to cost me some points. Absolutely. Experienced pilot, 3 points. Sure, we'll do it. But you can fly our new aircraft if we get it, or you can just operate the current one. And in fact, if I just get another one, assign... Who's not assigned? I mean, it doesn't say. Literally doesn't say. I mean, is it you? Is it you? Brian and Fred. Brian and Fred. Maybe our other pilot hasn't arrived yet. Maybe he's arriving tomorrow. Either way, I'm not attempting this. I'm not attempting this mission. Regardless, I was just gonna check the. Yeah. I was just gonna check the stats to see what it would look like. But I'm fine with that. Right. You're still on sand. Please finish this. Please, video game. Come on. Come on. What a miserable amount of concrete it is that we actually need. Problem is that this cement mixer is just... It's just taking its sweet time. And I don't think that there's any way that we can get sand quicker. So there's this sand pit where clearly it regenerates. So, I mean, I think I've taken more than 50 sand out of it the entire game. But maybe I haven't. Maybe that's just me. Sand pit. Are you going to disappear? No, you aren't actually going to disappear. Well, maybe I just haven't. So why, if I set it to extract, it just doesn't want to? Oh, yeah, let's build a searchlight as well. Sure. Get that done. Prioritize, bring resources immediately. Get everybody to do that just so that we can get it, up. And now we've got a searchlight. We can equip some crew. Yeah, we'll get you two to do it. I presume that this gives me increased chance to shoot down bombers when they decide to do a strafing mission in my area. That's just speculation, though. I'm not sure. I think today is the day we are finally going to get this airstrip turned into an actual level 3 airstrip. Let's have a little look to see if we can finally buy another plane. A de Havilland Flamingo. Okay, that's kind of cool. Light bomber interception. Are we going to be able to do this? Bristol Blenheim and the Gloucester thingy. What if I switch you out? I mean, did we not get the new pilot? I don't know where the new pilot is. Yeah, I have no idea where the new pilot is. I've hired the new pilot, but apparently we're going to have to use the Bristol Blenheim, which actually strikes me as a little bit of a strange thing to say, because all we need to do is swap on over Brian Fitzgerald into the other Gloucester Gladiator here. And we can now do 99% chance mission in 2 smaller planes, and we don't have to risk the big gun here. The good thing is, victory points wise, we need to get this done because I am super chasing down that new Hawker Tempest. Yeah, that is absolutely what I am after. The de Havilland Flamingo, I don't know what this is about. It's a recon plane. A recon transport plane, I guess. The stats make it look okay, but not something that I really want to deal with. I need a fighter, and the real issue is that there's no fighters on like level 3. This is okay between 20 and 40, but that's between 20 and 35. So I mean, it's as good as basically. I guess we need not even that. The Gloucester Meteor, I guess that's the next thing that's on the list. Well, either way, we're about to start the largest construction project that we have, I mean, quite literally ever undertaken. Fantastic. Just 1 victory point, though. How do I get 2 victory points at a time? That's what I want to know. We are going to be chasing concrete. We're going to be chasing concrete like crazy. We need to pretty consistently set that to be reharvested. I have no idea. Where we're going to get all of these resources from. And it's such... I mean, look at the size of this thing. Oh, we started all the way up here. Oh, apparently that's already down. I guess maybe when we were initially building it. Although this says it's steel tarmac as well. I don't know. Either way, doesn't matter. The point is, where the heck am I going to find all the sand? That's what I want to know. Where the heck am I going to find all the sand? And it needs to be within, like, a degree of walking distance. Because if it's not, then we're going to have issues. I'm also going to set that up for harvest as well. Yeah, so this is probably my closest sand. There's some sand up there. There's some sand up here. I'll take it all. I will absolutely take it all. Right, have we got tier 3, minimum 3 runways, minimum 6 parking slots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we got 7. And we got 3 runways. Do I need... do I maybe need the runway to be in action? So therefore, if I go for airstrip, and then I build a new one, length, tier 1, yep, I mean, look. Dirt, yep, fine, just leave it as is. Is that going to be legal? I suppose we will see. It's kind of difficult to guess what the thing is that we actually need, but it's fine. Convert runway to... sand? I mean, I think it is mostly sand, but I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna mess with it. Right. Yeah. What do we need in order to get the next stage? We've got 88 metal at the moment. We've got a couple of sandbags. We've got no concrete. I think ready for building. I think this is going to be so good once it's done. I think it's probably going to be not necessarily metal that we end up running out of, because we can generate an infinite amount of metal at the metal workbench. I think it's going to be sand and sandbags. That's what I think. That's what I think we're going to run out of before we run out of anything else. I still need 1 more victory point to get this next bomber plane thing. But whenever we get the next mission, we'll take it and we'll hopefully manage. Light fighter interception, that's what we are after. And in fact, we can do it with our 2 Gloucester Gladiators again, which would be the absolute best case scenario for these 2 aging aircraft, which are rapidly, presumably being outclassed in the skies, but at the end of the day are still pretty darn useful for me. Right, I still don't know what that is. And I still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not missing anything, am I? Runway tier 3. Minimum 3 plus runways. Minimum 6 plus parking spots. Well, that's 7 parking spots. Yeah, look, we've definitely done that. We've definitely done that. There we go. That is our 8th victory point, which I am very, very pleased about. Means that we can pop into the airplane catalog and pick up the Hawker Tempest, which I think is a good all-rounder, actually. Yeah, it's a good aircraft to pick up. Bomber-wise, we could definitely do with getting another one, but the good thing about a Hawker Tempest is that it's just a single pilot, which is spectacular. It's very, very good. Right, where's the new aircraft? Aha! there you are, the Hawker Tempest. Looking good, looking very good. A large troop transport mission. I can do this. We'll probably do it in the Bristol Blenheim, I would imagine. We're probably going to have to get Brian Fitzgerald. I think that's you. Oh, well, sorry. Yeah, there we go. Brian Fitzgerald. Get Brian Fitzgerald. 13%? Okay, so the large troop transport turns out to be a very large load indeed. We still do not... I hired this extra person. Where did I hire this extra person? I mean, I hired aircrew. I'm not crazy, am I? I definitely hired aircrew. Gunner's exhausted. Ugh, well, whatever. Do we want to just attempt a 71? I mean, I would love to throw in another pilot, but I can't because apparently the aircrew has disappeared. So yeah, we're just gonna have to roll with that. 71%. That's a bit low for my liking, but it's fine. It's fine. I can't believe that we did it. The large troop transport has been successful. Very nice. I'm just trying to sort my purified water here because I need more purified water in order so that the distillery runs. Because if the distillery doesn't run, it's a disaster. It means we can't get the fuel, and we need fuel, of course, to make the airstrip because that makes just perfect sense, doesn't it? A medium bomber interception. Yeah, I do actually want this. 58 and 20. That is because you are collapsed. That's no good. We cannot send either Brian or Fred out. We're going to have to risk this. We're going to have to risk this brand new plane. 5% risk. We're going to chance it. We have to chance it because I need more flight crew. I need another pilot. And I don't know what happened to my last pilot, but I need somebody. I need somebody new. I just need it. Uh-oh. First of all, we've got another mission, but I don't think I can send anyone up because they're all groggy and in bad state of mind. Although you're actually not too bad. Sure. Yeah, the other thing is, searchlight is on. It looks like... No, alert, alert. Yeah, definitely one alert. Looks like there's going to be an enemy bomber coming in at some point here. I don't know where they're going to come from, though, because I can't really see. And it doesn't look like... Oh, look at this. We got a fighter and a bomber. Let's see. Have we got people in position? Oh. One down, I guess. The fighter. I think your buildings can get bombed. I've just not seen it happen because my teams have just been so unbelievably on it. Okay, yeah, we lose... No, we don't lose the bomber. We lose HP. Or we don't lose the fighter. We lose HP. That is kind of what I anticipated. But I think we had to take the risk. Good. That's nice. And now that is going to allow me to recruit a member of staff. Hire crew. We need air crew. We need a pilot. Oh, maybe I hired a flight engineer instead of a pilot. Well, I need a pilot, so let's get you. It's good. And can I assign... is that who... Okay, I don't know. I don't know where that... I don't know. Maybe we'll just have to wait until tomorrow for our pilot to arrive. But if they don't arrive, then I am a little bit... I'm a little bit cream crackered, to be honest. I'm a little bit cream crackered. Okay. Yeah, go out and get some more sand. It's very important. It's very good. Anybody new here? Roderick Turner. Fantastic. That is exactly what we needed to see. Amazing. So with that, we've actually got back up to a full complement of staff. Harvest this thing again. Yep, harvest this thing. Anything else we will take. This is just going to take... It's just going to take years. It's going to take absolutely forever. I guess fuel is probably the most limiting factor right now. I mean, look at how long this thing is. Look at how long it is. Also, the HQ is still determined to not bump me up to the next level. Oh well, what can you do? I think we're going to wrap that up there, ladies and gents. Yeah, Ground of Aces. It's early access. I mean, definitely feels like early access, but I think this game has come a long way from the demos that I played well, like 2 years ago now for the first time, maybe? I guess that wasn't a demo, that was just like an alpha build, but game has come a long way. I think it's still got a long way to go, but I obviously love the premise. I love our World War II base builder. I think that's amazing. The runway mechanics, yeah, this leaves a little to be desired. I mean, this is just ludicrous. I mean, this is just insane. I mean, what is the point of a runway that is this long? I mean, I just don't get it. So yeah, I think definitely a little bit to be refined, but yeah, there's a good amount of stuff here. Anyway, folks, thank you ever so much for watching. I've been Orbital Potato. Catch you next time. Bye.